you that you're going to try more on your own, more independently. They both are very similar. All right, let's start with number 1. So again, keep in mind that you want to get the variable by itself. So you can see where x is. We want to get x all alone. How can I get rid of this plus 6? Yeah, let's subtract the 6 first. If I subtract it, it's going to nicely cancel out for me on this side. Yep, and I am going to get 68. I like that. All right, now, again, I'm still trying. Here's my friend x. Yeah, we're going to divide to get rid of it. So again, think about what's happening. We have multiplication, so the opposite would be to divide. Well, hold on. So we should get a decimal, right? Yeah. Yep. X equals negative 6.8. So remember, when you've got a negative number, you're going to divide away the number and the negative sign too. Like both things that have got to go. Like I said, kind of picture X having a loner day. Like it doesn't want to hang out with anybody else. It wants to be all by itself. We all have those days. All right, there's my X in the next one. What might I do first?
4.
Deal with the 4. Yes. Okay, it's being subtracted. So I agree. Let's add 4 to both sides. 4 plus 0 equals 4. Agreed. 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 All right, so now we're still trying to get x alone. We're closer. Times it, yeah. It's being divided, so again, I always think, what's the opposite? Yeah, x is going to equal 8. Now remember, we can always double check our work, and maybe on tomorrow's quiz that might be a good time to double check your work to make sure you feel good about your answers. So if I plug it back in, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Is 4 minus 4 0?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these should give you things that are true. They should give you good, true statements. All right, let's do a couple more of these together. And then, like I said, I do have some problems I'm going to have you try independently, because as much as I can walk you through them and like we can do them together, you got to make sure you can do them without my help too. All right, we've got an x. It wants to be alone. How can I remove stuff that's with it? Do what? Yeah, let's minus the 3 first. And so this will cancel. 5x equals negative 50. And then we want to get x by itself. Ooh, I'm hearing negative 10 for a possible answer. What do we think? If we divide away the 5, do we agree with negative 10? Yes, I do too. Okay, so take it one step at a time. All right, the next one looks pretty similar to me. Let's skip over number 4. Let's jump down actually to number 6. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to skip over this one, because I want to give you some good practice as a group, but we don't need to probably do the same problem 20 times at the same point in time. Let's go down to 6, because 6 looks a little tricky to me. So I've got x right here. What might you do first to try to get x alone? I'm going to think about this plus 2. How can I make this plus 2 go away? Yeah, let's minus it. Or make it a negative, yeah. 2 minus 2. All right, so that disappears completely. Yeah, this side will be negative 4. Again, think about it in terms of money. If somebody borrows $2, they borrow $2 more. Now you're in the whole $4. And then this side still has my x over 4. And I'm still trying to get my x alone. Times it by what? Just 4, yep. If this had been -4, I would multiply it by -4, but it's a positive, so I only have to multiply by +4. X equals, yes. Nice. Okay, definitely doing number 7. That one's a trickier one. We saw some of those near the end of the week last week. So that one has a distribute I need to do first. So the first step for this one is going to be to, oops, my arrow didn't go quite far enough. Let me draw that a little bit better. My first step is going to be to send the 10 through. So I want to distribute. And again, make sure you're writing down as much as you can for these, because you can use all this stuff on your quiz. So the more that you write yourself, the more that you're going to help tomorrow you, who is taking the quiz. So if I distribute, what do I get on that right-hand side? If I do 10 times the x, I get 10x. And then 10 times the -9, -90. So again, first step is going to be to distribute. So if you see some parentheses, we got to do that first. All right, now we want to get the x alone. So locate your x. There it is. How can I start removing stuff? What might I do first? Yeah, let's add. What should we add? Yeah, let's add the 90 away from it. So again, always thinking about what is my opposite. Yeah, 80 equals 10x. So my x is almost alone, but it's got a 10 sitting right there next to it. That means they're being multiplied. So what should I do? Divide it away. Yep, I agree with 8 for a final answer. Nicely done. Okay, let's see. I didn't give you a fraction one, so I'm not going to have one quite like 10. I think I'm going to skip over 8 because we've done a bunch of those. Let's do number 9. Let's do one more together. And then I'm going to give you some problems to try on your own without me. Again, we're skipping over them because there have been a bunch of the same. I'm skipping this one though because I don't have anything multiplied in that's a fraction. Oh, good. I can tell you the answer too if you want to know. All right, number 9. We're trying to get x alone. Last one we're going to do as a group. How can I get rid of the -2? Add it. Always thinking what's the opposite. X over 4 equals 7. Agreed. Still trying to get the x alone. Multiply by what? I'm going to multiply to the 7, but what am I going to multiply to it? 4 to get rid of the 4. Boom, gone. X equals 28. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you some problems to do. I'm not going to have you do all of them. This is the review. This is what it looks like. I'm going to hand it out. I'll tell you which ones I want you to do, and I'm going to have you try those and just kind of like normal.